Last year I built this bookcase. I'm really happy with it, apart from the fact it highlights how awful the rest of the staircase is. The best time to have done this was before I built the bookcase, so I guess the second best time is right now. I've been putting off doing it. Firstly, because I hate DIY, and secondly, because I have no idea what's under this horrific carpet. So I might not like doing DIY. That doesn't mean I don't actually do it, because I want to improve the house and I want to save money while I do it. These stairs are pretty narrow, so I want to make the space feel brighter, a bit bigger, but also maintain the character of a 130-year-old house. My initial thought was to paint it all white. I thought that would brighten it up. It's a dark space with no windows, but that's quite dull. So after doing some research, I came across this paint, and I'm going for a yellow colour. It's a nice bright colour, but the paint also has light reflecting particles in it, which apparently help make the space look lighter and brighter. Exactly what I'm looking for. Now, as disgusting as this carpet is, I think it can be of one final use to me, and that's to protect what's underneath while I get this paint on. There, I think that looks much better and much brighter. I've given this 2 coats. I think the key with DIY is knowing your own limitations or your own incompetence. I left this carpet down to protect what's underneath, and I'm glad I did, because I spilt the roller tray and covered it in paint. So yeah, it's just preparing for your own stupidity. So now it's moment of truth. Let's see what's actually underneath this carpet. So that's the carpet up. Now, underneath, it's okay. It could definitely be in better condition, but it's not tragic. What's interesting is you can see these sides have been painted previously. So historically, there would have been a carpet runner fitted, I think. Now, apart from needing sanding, I can see 3 main problems. At the top of the stairs, there's a floorboard that's loose and needs fixing. Also, there's gaps between those floorboards and they need filling. Now, at the bottom of the stairs, there's also a big gap. That's going to need patching. So I'm going to start at the top with that floorboard. Let's get this board lifted up and see what the problem is. So it looks like when electricians install some cables, they've removed the floorboard and the end is no longer resting on a joist. So what I've done is I've cut a little scrap of wood that I'm going to put in, screw it to the joist, and then the end of the board can rest on that. Right, let's get this floorboard back down, mark out the position where the screws need to go, and I'm going to get it screwed into place. Now to tackle the gaps in these floorboards, and what I have is some pine coloured sealant. So I'm going to get that, put it into a sealant gun and squeeze into these gaps. Whilst I wait for that to dry, let's fix this last problem. I need to fill this gap. So I've already been out to the workshop and I've cut a bit of wood with a 45-degree angle and planed it all down. So this now should fit nicely into place. I'm going to get some screws in there and fill the screw head holes. Okay, I have the bits prepared, so now I'm in a dilemma on what to do next. The stairs need sanding, the treads do, but also all the gloss work needs doing. I was tempted to do the gloss first because it means if I spill or splash anything onto the treads, they're going to get sanded after. But then I worry if I sand after, I'm going to damage the gloss work and make a huge mess. Advantages to both. I think I'm going to sand first and then do the gloss work very carefully. The stairs are looking so much better for a sanding and the whole space is just looking so much brighter now. My original plan was to paint the stairs white, but as they're in such good condition considering they're over 100 years old, I think that'd be a shame. It'd be nicer to show off the wood. So what I'm going to do is go for a clear finish, and I have some Barrettine Hard Wax Oil that Barrettine kindly sent to me. Not only is it going to give this wood a lovely natural looking finish, but it's also going to protect it. The hard wax oil has exceptional wear characteristics and high scratch resistance, making it perfect for stairs or floors with a lot of foot traffic. It doesn't crack, peel, flake or blister, so you know you're going to get great results. It has a 4-hour drying time, so even with 2 coats for maximum protection, you can get the job done in 1 day, which is great for getting the job done quickly, but also particularly good for this project because I'm going to need my stairs back today. Plus it's stain, dirt and abrasion resistant, so it's going to be easy to keep the stairs looking this good for years to come. And if I do need to make any spot repairs, I just give the affected area a sand down and recoat it. The stairs aren't that big, so I should have quite a lot of this left over, and that's great because it is food and toy safe, so I can take it in the workshop and use it on loads of my other woodworking projects. I think this is looking so much better already, so I'm going to leave it 4 hours to dry, get a second coat on, and then I'll see you tomorrow to finish this. So thank you to Barrettine for giving me the oil to do this project. There'll be a link down under the video to it so you can check it out. Right, I'll see you in the morning. The oil's all dry and I'm really pleased with how the stairs are looking now. Now though, I have the tedious job of going around and refreshing all the gloss work. In an ideal world, I'd keep keep the stairs how they look now, because I love the finish of the wood and how light the whole space feels now. The trouble is, on an older house like this, the staircase is narrow and steep, so it's a bit risky leaving it uncovered. Plus, bare wooden floors are quite loud to walk on. So as a compromise, I've gone for a carpet runner. I've chosen quite a neutral, light, bright runner to help keep the space bright. And it feels in keeping with the period nature of the house with this dark edging. You'll still be able to see some of the lovely finished wood, but they'll be safer to use. And as you saw from when I took the carpet up, historically there was a runner fitted, so this feels in keeping with the original style. That's it all fitted, and I think it's looking great. So now I can get that bookcase put back into place. So that's it all done. I want to clean up this space, brighten it up, and retain some of the period character of the house. And I think by painting it, stripping the stairs, getting the hard wax oil on them and adding the runner, I've achieved that. I think it looks so much better. I'm really pleased with it. So thank you to Barrettine for sending me the hard wax oil. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my patrons, and please subscribe for more videos.